Welcome back, guys. I'm Juliette, and this is your day 3 of our special restorative yoga series. Today we will be focusing on a full body with an extra focus on our shoulders and our neck. So grab your water, everybody, and let's begin now. Alright guys, so let's begin today in a seated position, and today is all about neck and shoulders. But let's begin with a good quality intention for this practice. So close your eyes. Close your eyes and look inside and find the peace, strength, commitment within. Bring yourself on here and now, on this mat, because life is happening right now, not yesterday and not tomorrow. All the healing, all the vitality, all the health happening right now as well. So with that, let's set a commitment for the strong, peaceful, loving, and joyful practice. Let's open our eyes and reach all the way up. Inhalation through the nose. And on exhalation, guys, pull those hands behind your back and open up your heart. Again, we breathe in through the nose in, through the nose out, using our belly breathing. And if it feels right, go ahead and fold forward gently, and that head doesn't have to go all the way till the ground. Come on back up, undo those hands, and let's continue with a soft, gentle shoulders rotations. Shoulders can be very stiff if you don't work on those enough, so it's a good practice to include your shoulders into your daily straightening routines, whatever that means for you. Let's do a couple more to this direction and then reverse it all the way to the other side. Keep on breathing, guys. We're gonna have a joyful, loving, and very effective practice for entire body today. Good job. And let's stop up here and go ahead and flow with me through the lateral bend. If your feet, your ankles, not comfortable in this position, then go ahead and extend your legs or sit however your body feels comfortable today. And let's do just a couple more times. Inhalation and exhalation. Now take it a little bit farther behind the back. A little bit farther. That's it. And let's do just a couple more like this. And one more. Excellent. Let's go ahead and take our arms all the way, guys, to the side and bring them to the front, 90 degrees. Take your one hand, put it one on top of another, and bring the arms all the way above your head. If that's not there for you to sneak your head through those shoulders, that's okay. Just do what you can do the best. And if you're there, continue to open and straight. And we have just a few more extra breathing cycles here. Feels so good. Let's undo those arms first, I know. And just give it a little rotation. That's good. Another good warm up for those shoulders in opposite direction. That is it. Let's go ahead and take those arms up front. And now take your other hand all the way on top and try to draw that head all the way through those arms. If you're successful, it's amazing. If not, don't get upset of your body. Just be grateful for everything this body can do for us. All the way, guys, keep pulling it back. Feels very, very nice. And let's undo those arms and do another set of rotations. Just bring this time arms a little bit higher and the opposite. Feels good. We will continue with our neck. We will give the arms a little break. So go ahead and take your one ear towards the shoulder. Pay attention, not the shoulder towards the ear, but the ear, guys, towards the shoulder. And just a few more times on each side. Very gentle straightening. We're going to add some extra, and as you flow, you can stop somewhere and downgrade, or you can continue to come and add little things with us to make it a little bit more challenging, to make it a little bit more challenging. And one more. Come on back to the center. Take your one hand, put it right on top on the opposite ear, and give it a gentle, gentle press. While you do pressing on that side of the head, go ahead and resist with your head against your open hand. This is an amazing, very good stretching for the neck, but you have to add a little bit resistance against your open palm. Very good. And let's go ahead and do the same from the other side. Take your hand on top on the ear, on the side of the head, and while you pushing on top on that head, you draw the shoulder away and you resist with your open hand, and hand against each other, all the way. That's it. Continue to resist with your head against your hand. Very good. Resistance stretching works really good for necks and shoulders. All right, let's take it. A half spinal twist, waking up the back. Even though we put a lot of attention on the neck and shoulders today and arms, it's still about the whole body as well. All right, beautiful. We're gonna do one more stretch for the shoulders. So take your one arm all the way behind. So you take the top of the part of your palm into your lower back. If you can reach, you're gonna grab your elbow. If you can't reach, you're just gonna be pressing the top of your palm against your back. But if you can reach, you pull in gently toward the front at elbow, but you continue to resist with the top part of your palm into your lower back. This is very sensitive one, but very good. Let's do the same for other side. You're gonna put the top right behind, and if you can reach, that's great. If you can't, then just hold that hand right there and keep pressing it into your back. If you can reach, start a gentle, gentle pull all the way. That's very sensitive on the shoulder, bicep and tricep, so be very careful and do not hold your breath. All right. Let's take it all the way back down, and just a couple more on each direction. Extra shoulder rolls. Excellent. And before I will take you to the kneeling position, we go through the couple more very gentle and soft neck stretches. Take it all the way through the circle. If half circle is too much, then you're gonna go just through the little quarter and return it back. But if you can move all the way through the one shoulder, all the way to the other shoulder, this is very, very good, guys. And let's do one more. Neck is so important, and we take so little care of it, we just simply forget. Let's knock forward and take it gently back. Forward, and that may feel not really comfortable if you're not doing it often, but we still can't skip this one. Very gentle. And one more. Good work, everybody. Come on down on your kneeling position. We want to make sure that our wrist, elbow and shoulder stack one on top of another, and we go for the cat and cow, our little classic back warm-up, which is so good for that back, shoulders and arms and hips. Today we will alternate our knees to the chin or to the chest, whatever you can do. All right, guys, let's go ahead and on exhalation, on the cow, reach, pull that knee on exhalation towards the nose. Take it back. Let's do the other side. Reach, knee towards the nose. And again, guys, reach, and the knee towards the nose. Let's do one more. Reach, and that knee towards the nose. Very good. Take your one hand and give yourself a good bear hug. Great for shoulders, great for arms, and if you can reach, slightly deeper and sit into those hips. Do that. If that is a little bit too much, then stay in a tabletop position. And let's slowly return back. we do this half bear hug from the other side. It doesn't have to be as far. As you can see, I'm hugging my shoulders all the way on top. Just do, guys, what you can and stay right there. Over gently, go a little bit deeper into those hips, and we hold for a few extra breathing cycles. Very good. Come on back. We will walk slightly farther with our hands, just a little bit, so we can continue with the next flow. Shift your hips back, stretch that back, stretch that arms, and slowly through the top. We practiced this before. We go to the front. If you cannot go all the way, go on your elbows or stop somewhere in between. You can also move your hands a little bit farther. Take it back all the way to the seated position, child pose. Let's do a few more times. Maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe less if you're moving slower. I need you start to listen to your breath rhythm. You can follow mine, but I would rather you to listen to your body, guys, and just flow what feels right. We're gonna do a few more. That feels very good and awesome. All right, we will do a very similar flow, but that will go all the way and start from above the ground with your elbows on the floor. If you find you cannot do it, then just repeat the first one. So we slowly diving through those shoulders, reaching up, and we find ourselves the same place, right? In up dog or cobra. And then you go back through the top. Let's repeat it a couple more times. Elbows on the floor, floor with the chest right above. This is a strong movement, strong flow for the arms and shoulders and back. So if you're not ready, don't worry about it. Just again, we're practicing. It's a process. We're getting stronger, and you might repeat this practice 4, 5, 6 times. Whenever you will feel you will get stronger, you will move to the next one or the next level of your practice, right? One step at a time. Let's do one more. All the way, elbows on the floor. Take it back up. Excellent. This time we're going to stop in a tabletop position. Tuck your toes, guys, and we're gonna go to our first downward facing dog today. Again, let's talk a little bit more about our downward facing dog. We did give it a touch in the previous practice. Make sure that your both hands, guys, flat on the floor. Shift your weight back away from the shoulders, and beginners, bend your knees. Downward facing dog can be very intense on the shoulders, especially if your shoulders are weak. So you have to spread all fingers wide, set your hands, shoulders width apart, feet, sit bones or hips width apart. If you can extend your knees, that's great. If not, don't worry about it. Make sure that your neck is limp and loose, like you don't have that neck. All right, everybody. We will slowly send the one knee on the floor and lift and reach. Excellent. That was very good. Take your knee back, building the strength in the shoulders. Take it back all the way up towards the downward facing dog. Straight yourself. Start slowly. Take your knee on the floor. Leg lift is optional, guys. You don't have to do it. Good job. Round that spine. Relax your neck. Let's do it a couple more times, one from each side. Back to your down dog. Relax your neck. Your leg, guys, is optional. All the way. Good work. Bring it back, round. And final one, downward facing dog. And express. Find yourself right there, and then slowly, don't hurry up. Take yourself back, express, and draw it back. Very good. Let's go ahead and shift our weight back towards our feet and open up our knees wider. Let's give some rest to our wrist. So you can stay, guys, up here as a very beginner. You can also put your block underneath, or you can take this arm all the way under and just cover your one shoulder with another. Very good. Good work, everybody. And again, continue to stay right in the center, or you can take this arm all the way underneath and cover this with another one. All right, today I plan for us to practice a basic variations of the camel or ushtrasana pose. And if your knees are sensitive, guys, definitely use your kneeling pads underneath your knees. If you're very beginner or you have a severe back injuries, your blocks will be must here. Ushtrasana, it's not only back your camel pose, it's your strong legs, your hips, your shoulders, your arms. So we're incorporating this today in our practice. Let's reach all the way up. And all together we will begin with a very basic one. You will take your hands behind your back, just like you're trying to put your hands at the back pockets of your jeans, and simply push the hips forward. Take the heart up, rest your lower back on your hands, draw the elbows a little bit closer to each other. Doesn't have to be perfect and it doesn't have to be deep at all. It's a C curve, guys. Beautiful. Let's take the right arm or whichever one you want to take, just remember, and bring them on the floor to repose. Good for shoulders, good for back, good for rest after the camel pose. Come on back up, and we will do it one more time. This time, if you feel you don't need to have support of the back, the heels would be enough. Do it. If you want, you can also use the blocks instead the heels, or just decide to support your back. Let's take the hips forward, take the heart up, breathe, guys. Choose to hold your hands on the back if you feel that this gives you more stability. And let's slowly undo. Take your left or whichever you haven't done, the other arm, hopefully you remember. One covers another, and we go for the cat and cow here. Good relaxation for the shoulders, good for your back. Excellent, very nice. All right, come on back, guys. In the center, we're gonna practice one more variation, one-sided one, so we're gonna practice it 2 times. If you feel you can't reach your heel behind, then guys, definitely use your block. But if you don't need your block, you can reach the heel. So right to the right, take the hips forward, take the heart up, strengthening the shoulders, strengthening the back. Make sure that that shoulder, guys, is away from the ear. You're not blocking your neck. Come on back to the center. And this time we will repose by taking our right arm inside into our eagle pose all the way. Now if it feels right, go ahead and put your elbows on the floor. All right, we will take our block behind. If you need your block, if you don't need your block, then tuck your toes left over the left or whichever side you're practicing right now. Take the hips forward, take the heart up. And we just give it a couple extra breaths up here. Come on back, and hopefully you remember which was on top. So if you're following me, we're going to take right on top, left inside. Elbows slightly higher, shoulders slightly lower. Very good. Stay up here. Or guys, fold forward all the way on the floor. Excellent. Very nice. Come on back. Let's take the blocks slightly away, so those are not on the way. Come on down with me. And bring your hips, guys, on the floor. We're gonna do a couple flows here on our belly for shoulders, neck, and back. Take your hands slightly wider and lift your body all the way up. that is too much, you don't have to do that. You can stay slightly deeper down. Come on, back up. Breathe, inhalation, exhalation, all the way back. Breathe, inhalation, exhalation, all the way back. Let's do one more time. And then slowly start to bend your right and your left. And just make your body feel free. Make your body, guys, feel good. If something is very challenging, readjust the intensity, readjust the depths. Do not do your movements, your asanas, your holds through the pain and great discomfort. It could be challenging, but it shouldn't be painful at all. Let's do one more. That is very good. All right, we will take our one arm on the floor, elbow and shoulder. You will take, guys, your opposite to your opposite ankle. If that is too much, you can also grab the strap and connect bind with strap or towel. Watch the shoulder away from the ears, and we continue to pull ankle away from the head, guys. If that's going really good for you, lift the knee off the ground. Keep on breathing, guys. Inhalation, exhalation. Excellent. Now we will simply switch the sides. Elbow and shoulder. Grab the opposite all the way and continue to pull, guys, that ankle away from the back of your head. Keep on breathing. In and out through the nose. Very nice. If it goes really well, lift the knee off the ground. It's a little bit more challenging, but if you're ready, just do it. And let's slowly take it back. We're going to take our one arm all the way on top of another and just simply let your body flow. If you want to put your chin on your arms, if you want to flow a little bit deeper, just maintain the good, healthy attitude, guys. Do not sit there through the pains. And just a couple more breaths here, and then we're going to switch direction of the arms. That feels very good. It's a little bit challenging for your shoulders, but it also feels very relaxing. So go ahead and take your other arm on top and take your neck, your chin, your head all the way on top on those arms. And let's slowly undo it. Before I will move you guys on your back, I want us to practice a little bit more strength on the shoulders and arms today. So I prepared for you dolphin planks. If you will feel the dolphin plank regular one is a little bit too intense for you, then always put your knees, guys, on the floor. And I will begin with everyone on the knees. So ideally, you want your arms, your forearms parallel to each other. If you will find that really it's too tough, then you have an option to connect your hands up here. So go ahead and lift your pelvic floor. Send your knees on the floor if that's necessary. Just don't do this, guys. Don't drop your hips and don't do this. It's still a neutral plank even though it is on your knees. Let's lift the knees and we just holding it. And we hold for a few extra breaths. Anytime you have to, please put, guys, your knees on the floor. Inhalation, exhalation. I can feel the strength rising in my shoulders and arms. Come on back, guys. And slowly, gently take your fingertips inside, and this time going to up and open and straight all the way up here. In and out. Excellent. Come on back down and let's make the transition all the way to our sitting position through our downward facing dog. Drop the head, relax your neck all the way, and then slowly bring your knees on the ground. and switch to the sitting position. From here, guys, we will do a few seated forward folds, different sides, right and left, left and right, involving our shoulders into the forward folds. Let's reach all the way up. Big reach. And reach, guys, just for your toes. Not only your forward folds are so great for your back, but it's so good for your arms and shoulders as well. Keep on breathing. If you need to use a strap, go ahead, reach for the strap. Excellent. We're going to reach to the opposite direction of the foot. So if it's left hand, to the right foot. If that feels too much, anywhere else, right? You can also use a strap. We're going to take the other arm. We practice that. And the first practice all the way, almost like that outside. You can take your hand on the waistline. But I'm sure you're doing much better than in the first session. Reach, all the way. And let's cover this other foot with this hand. Fold forward. That feels in my Achilles, in my shoulders, in my center. And simply switch the sides. Beginners, hold that hand on the waistline. You can open it up as long as it doesn't hurt your shoulders, guys. All the way reach. Breathe, and then slowly cover that other foot. Fold forward. Give it a few extra movement so it feels right, right? It's right, it feels spacious. Come on back. All right, from here, before we will lay down completely for our bridges and few other asanas, I want to practice with us today our tabletop. Tabletop could be very challenging if you're very beginner or if you have some ongoing injuries. So I encourage you to give it a try. Just make sure when you come up, your wrist, elbow, and shoulder, one on top of another. If you have mirror, it's even better, but you would feel if it's not right. If you can't hold it for long, this is okay. All you will have to do is to take your hips back on the floor. And let's slowly do it all together. Give your knees a hug. It will recover your balance and will help your shoulders to relax. Let's do it a couple more times, guys. Hands behind. Watch your form on the upper body. Breathe. Inhalation. Exhalation. All the way back. We're gonna give a gentle hug towards our knees. Let's do it one more time. Feet hips width apart. Check position on your hands. If it's too close to your feet, you will know it because that's not going to be very comfy. Hips up, express with the heart, express with the rib cage. Take a big breath. Fill your body with fresh oxygen. Take it all the way back. And this time, bring your both feet together in the butterfly. Arms on the floor. That can be your blocks. Or if you feel that flexibility in your shoulders is exceptional today, we're going to take our hands underneath. Take a few extra breathing cycles. All right, it's time for us to go on our back, guys. So slowly make your transfer, and we will begin here with the knees bent. We will take our arms on the side and give a gentle windshield movements to our back. We work some, and just one more from each side. That is perfect. And let's take our arms all the way side of the body. I will give you a few variations for the bridges, which will involve our shoulders. If you would feel it's too much, you always come back to the previous one. Rest and recover as long as you need. Again, you always can come back to this practice as many times as you want, even 100 times. Hips up, guys, all the way. Inhalation, exhalation. We're making sure that your body weight is not on your neck, guys. Press the heels really nicely into the floor. Let's release the pressure. And today we'll release it by taking the one leg above another into the eagle pose. If you cannot do your full eagle pose with the legs, we did the arms today, this is okay. Then just do the little half one, just a little bind would count. So if your right leg on top of the left, then your left arm, just opposite to your arms, to your legs, will go up here. Elbows right above your face. Don't drop the hands, keep them nice and lift it. Keep on breathing, guys. Inhalation, exhalation, slowly tap the floor with your toes if you can. And you can stay right here, or you can add an extra strengthening movement all the way. Take it back and do it one more time. Good job. A lot of strength in the center. Let's undo it. Undo legs, undo your arms, and we're gonna go for another bridge. This time hands bound. If you find it's too much, then come back to the regular position of the arms. Let's go ahead and take our hands under. Good job. Press your both heels, guys, into the floor. Nice and firm. Reach the hips up. Keep on breathing. Inhalation and exhalation. Give it a couple more breaths. That is perfect. All the way slowly back on the floor. We're going to put our left leg above the right. Half little bind will work as well. And go ahead, and if you're left on top, then you're gonna put this time right on top. Lift your elbows, lift your hands, and you can be, guys, just like this, working on the shoulders, knees, and ankles, and the balance. Or you can slowly, gently lift your elbows towards your knees. Add a little bit more core work today, strong back. And slowly undo it. Let's do it one more time. Reach, breathe. And take it back down. Let's undo our arms, undo our legs, and we will gently bring both hands together. For the next bridge variation, this involves our shoulders and our back a lot, but if you find you can do it, guys, that's totally fine. Return to any of those previous variations. Let's lift the hips up. If you find you need a support, then go ahead, guys, and use support of your arms. Keep on breathing. Inhalation, exhalation. Keep those arms super strong. And slowly, guys, take it back. All right, we're going to bring our both legs up and take your one hand in a happy baby pose. Take your other hand to your little sleeping straddle. You can use your straps, you can grab somewhere else, and that leg doesn't have to go low, guys. We're just giving a good final stretch to our hips and lower back. And let's gently switch. So you're going to press on top on the other side and extend the leg to the other direction. Very good. And just let the hips melt. Keep on breathing. Inhalation and an exhalation, release little tension. Slowly, guys, bring the knees back towards the chest, chin or belly. Let's take our legs up towards the ceiling. That lets our heart to rest. Take your arms all the way behind. In through the nose and out through the nose. And if you wish, if your body feels ready for that, but you definitely, as a beginner, don't have to do it, you can keep your legs just up towards the ceiling, or you can slowly transfer yourself
to Halasana. Amazing restorative asana for the back, neck and shoulders. You can also, guys, put little blocks underneath those feet. That will make it much better. Or stay with your feet up towards the ceiling. Let's slowly release our feet on the floor. We're going to put our feet on the ground and sneak one foot underneath another. Take your arms on the side. Close your eyes. Let that knee fall on the floor. Attention back to the body. And then slowly take your other foot underneath the other leg. Close your eyes. Let this knee go all the way down towards the floor. Take a good quality inhalation, good quality exhalation. Attention and intention back inside, back within. Back on building health and vitality inside our bodies. Because recovery, restoration, healing, health starts within, not outside, it starts inside. So through the side, guys, slowly help yourself to come back up to the position where we started today. Let's reach all the way up. Close your eyes, guys, and again, draw anything you want, you wish, you desire to draw inside that heart. Look inside that heart. Find that passion to live, passion to give. But before we can give and share, we have to learn how to receive, how to grow, how to expand, how to heal, so we can give to others those knowledge. Look inside your body, look inside your heart, find the strength, vitality, health, commitment, power to grow inside. Smile with your heart, guys, and flow through the rest of this precious day with unshakable love, peace, and serenity inside. Namaste, everybody. I'm so proud of you guys, and I truly mean it. We're getting stronger every single day. Remember, before to move to the next session, to the session number 4, you can always repeat these first 3 sessions as many times as you need until you feel you're getting stronger. And I will see you guys all in a session number 4.